Hello there, everyone, and welcome to... I don't know what I just did. So I thought about what were the most annoying things that I've dealt with. It's absolutely Neo's Fusion, Red Eye's Fusion, because they fish... Like, you just need this one card to fish things out of the deck. And then if this has any Red Eyes, I can keep pulling out any normal-type monsters. So I had a deck that was... Neos and Red Eyes. So why not throw more cards in? Because this needs a warrior type monster. This needs a dragon type. So this has piercing, which is awesome, and you can discard one card to negate the activation. If you do, destroy it. So that's awesome for this card, and it has the benefit of all spell and trap, all spell and traps that aren't banished, period, he gains 100 attack and defense. So pop it, pop it, pop it, pop it, you know, starting to see why this card could be really good in this incredibly shitty deck. Needs a warrior type, so I threw in some extra warriors. Needs a level 4 effect monster, so I actually could thin this, but I'm not going to, because I was about to say I could thin these out because all of these are effect monsters, but I want these just in case for like being able to pull out more dragons, because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I also did the draw spell or trap because instant fusion, instant fusion, instant fusion. I mean, I have to discard a Red Eyes from my hand or deck. So, and it's just a Red Eyes monster, which is why I want to keep these in here. That was the other reason. So, and I threw these in just for some crowd control. I don't think I really need these. I know they're not the best card, but they've saved me a lot of times when I'm dueling. So they're not really up to snuff, but I don't have that much that has like these negate effects every turn. I know discarding a card's kind of steep, but when I've got him on the field and like another Neos, I'm pretty strong. So, or even a Red Eyes, which will, you know, keep fishing out cards. So let's try this one out. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, dear God, why? There you go. That's the name of this. So... What's this? This card is special summon target any number of spell cards in the graveyard and equip them to, or banish them so it gains higher attack. You target a spellcaster type monster. So this floats into... it can actually float into this. Oh shit, because this one... That makes this even better. I didn't know this could float into this if this one came out first. So that's even better. I was thinking it could just float into... a Dark Magician. So that's even better. So, yeah, I don't know why I built this. I built it because I said I would, but I just want to use the Dark Magician. Dark Magician and Blue Eyes are the cards I like the most. I do, Dark Magician, just, it's always been one of my favorites. It's just so unique for, like, magicians.
If you are a true duelist, it's time to do my turn.
It also feels weird having... That's a 26 card deck! Dude, I'm coming across so many thick boys.
I'm counting on you. I summon a monster.
Okay, so you can still normal summon.
My monster's effect activates.
What do you have? Oh, this is the, this card and this card. This one are both part of it. Please tell me you're not gonna, there's Quintet Magician, which is one of the cards I wanted to get. It's like unaffected by everything. There's a fusion where you can pull things out of your grave. You need 5 different named magician cards, which I guess this actually isn't. But you need 5 different magician cards. And so let's get rid of the Neos one is the safest. Does it? So it does count as a Neos monster. I couldn't remember that. We'll set this. And I think I will normal summon it. One of the things, and I don't really have a problem with this, it just can be frustrating, is Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of become like a 1 or 2 turn win a lot of the time. At least as far as I'm considered. It seems that way. Because it's like, if you get Neos out, you immediately get to pull another Neos out next turn. So that can be really frustrating. And I will activate this. I just wanted it activated. So that's a Gemini monster. Not a big fan of Geminis, just because you have to double play them. When Geminis come out? I actually don't know that. Ah. That gives it the survivability. Alright, well, I'm going to make that a problem for you. You'll survive, but I'll just be able to beat you into the ground and forever. This is another card. I know spell cards are super easy to get rid of now with the tornadoes. No, cyclones. Cyclones. It's like double cyclone and then like regular, like twister cyclone. I don't remember the names because I don't. One is you lose 1,000 life points, and the other one is you... It has to be face up, I think. So that, with all the counters on it, you just get rid of it. The pay 1,000 life points banishes it. So cards that say get sent to the graveyard, like the, I think it's Magician's Defense or something, where if you have a Magician monster, you take half life points. But you can't like cut them in half and then cut them in half again. It can only be one time they can be cut in half. Ooh, Ultimate Dragon. That he added Neos Blue Eyes Ultimate and... Which one do I want to pull out? Let's pull out this first, because it has piercing. I fusion summon a monster, and I can also discard that to prevent an effect. It's any card effect, not spell or trap only. So that's what's even better about it. Kind of does suck with... I don't have much to pull out of the graveyard besides that Red Eyes card that only is pulling out normal types. But I could always hold a Red Eye, or I could always hold a normal type in my hand. But yeah, I don't... I hope this is good because I'd like to have fun with it. Just like some weird, stupid deck that... I don't think this is... I think this card could be part of the meta. Absolutely set that. Gotta make sure never to empty my hand. Because if he has Polymerization to summon... Like, if he had 3 Blue Eyes in that hand and Polymerization, he could pull out... I don't remember if it's... I think it's Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, or is it Blue Eyes Ultimate Neo. I don't know, but it's Neo something. Koiba Man! Well, that was a card effect. And it didn't let me do anything on it. Oh, it has to target it, sorry. Whatever, that... Because he set the card. I don't know if he has any trap cards. I'll activate it. Because it doesn't matter if it's in the graveyard. Man, I haven't done that because I haven't seen anyone use this card. This is like the second time I've been dueling. But I am exactly the kind of person who would make that mistake. I'd be like, all right, now I have to sacrifice my Blue Eyes, which I worked to get out, but I'll destroy his powerful card. But I also need a backup plan, so I'll set a God damn it. And that's actually a benefit to this style, to speed dueling, because there's no main phase 2, and legitimately, if you're not using it in the combat, you should never set, almost never set cards until main phase 2. Unless you want them destroyed, because there's some spell trap cards which I don't think they have an effect until they're destroyed. Oh, I also want to buy the Dark Magician, the Magician Girls moving thing. It's 500 gems. Looks really cool. So it's good, because this is a brick hand. Well, okay, technically it's not, because I'd have to go first, but I did brick out. I don't know if there is a deck that can't brick. Please tell me if there's a deck that actually cannot brick. Oh, he's got Silent Swordsman in there. That's very cool. I like that.
I end my turn. Make your move. My turn.
Come on.
I draw a card.
Booyah. Alright, so...
It's time for me to use a spell card. I activate polymerization.
It's gonna suck a little bit, because I have to give up more resources. No, I don't. Sorry, it's already at 2,900. Select cards to banish. Their card. I actually forgot that this, you have to banish one, but it also can be their cards, so that's really strong. Battle. And he doesn't get to equip, right? Okay, he doesn't. That was what I was least confident about. If he got to equip, worst case, I'd take us both down. And then I would know that would learn. But I was pretty sure it had to. No, any Red Eyes, but since you're looking on the field, it would have to declare the attack. And because I used the Spellcaster to summon it, I get to immediately float it into a Dark Magician, which is awesome. I want to use Dark Magician cards. I also want this Dark Magician. I don't know, like, I know it was, I think it was the, I don't remember his name, but the, like, actual designer, I think he likes the green Dark Magician more. And when I say green, I mean his skin's a different color.
It's not.
I'll give you a nice, because, yeah, you forfeited, but you didn't use Six Samurai. Is that my go-to for someone being decent? Was it Six Samurai? No? Alright, you're a bro in my books. here I am sitting here using the Neos engine, which I hate it so much because it can almost be splashed into every single deck. Like, oh, you have 3 cards, like, you have a good base and you need 3 more cards? How about the Neos engine? Okay, if it's first turn, you want Neos out, because it has its own protection. Or, Neos Fusion gives it protection. And I can use everything from my deck, so... what one do I want to use? Let's use this one. I also threw Celtic Guardian in there. Or Obnoxious Celtic Guardian in there to be a... I think I'm going to just leave it at that. But I threw Celtic Guardian in there just to be a potential stall. Because if they don't have piercing damage, most decks I see mostly run beefier cards. It'll protect it, so I can stall out for just a little bit. Except for Six Samurai. I hate Six Samurai. But Six Samurai does have like some. They can easily rely on other cards. Are you gonna forfeit? Because I wouldn't blame you. I will. Shouldn't though, but I'll blame you. It just sucks when someone immediately starts a duel this way. Like, going against him. Because that, I could have all garbage in my hand. I only need this one card. Or this one card. Especially since it also has its own native protection. Because if it is summoned... I don't want to use that, so let's use the shiny, and let's use... Oh, I also put DD in, because if you summon a big monster, I can take your big monster down, most likely, with me. Yeah, that's right, you weren't expecting that, because no one ever... Yes, just in case it has an effect, I need to protect myself. Yeah, don't want to take Neos out. Those Cloudians? What, the Cloud counter? Level of the monster that destroyed it, so it's going to put 7 on. Okay. I've literally never fought anyone who used Cloudian, so... How do you take battle damage from that card? This person, gets a nice immediately because I've never seen anyone use this. You can attribute this at a field spell. Battle damage with fairy types. They're just being nice, or just being nice? Thank you. You got a nice. Wait, they got rid of it. Okay, that's so cool. I don't know if I had a setting and I fixed it or something, but anytime I hit nice, which I genuinely don't think this does anything, it was always like, are you sure you want to hit nice? It's like, GG, bro. Like, yeah, I want to say GG every single time, unless they're being a POS. I'm sorry, are these videos, Ayumu climbs the ranking with shitty decks? I don't know what, like, trap cards. I know that, I think it's like Treacherous Trap Hole is really good. But then I can't rely on my other traps, and... half the time, if I don't get it in my opening turn, like it's like almost worthless. Because at that point, they've already pulled something out that can just stop it. I can actually just polymerization into my elemental hero. Hot damn.
My turn.
It's my turn. I draw a card.
I think I'm actually just gonna summon Didi.
I set a card.
Kind of test the waters first.
Now's the time. I summon a monk. Let's battle. Let's do this.
Obviously they could, Oh, also, the trap hole there has to be 2 monsters on the field. I think. It can't, it's not 1 or 2, it must be 2.
I summon a monster.
Sure. If they get rid of it, they get rid of it. I don't care.
Waiting for. I use my
Activate my
face down
monster's
card.
effect.
My continuous trap
Activate my monster.
activates.
Oh yeah. I activate my monster's effect.
Okay, I've got to be careful. We're facing, some Subterror. I have a Subterror deck, but that may be the one I'm least confident about.
I'm ending
Here
my
I go.
turn.
Mike, I draw a card.
Okay, so what do we have? 1800 and 1400. Shit, I think it's 1800, 1400, so...
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Red Eyes out. Always use the shiny. And we'll pull out this one, since it's the least important.
Counting on you. I fusion summon a monster.
That's only when this is destroyed, right? Yeah, only when this is destroyed, but that's fine.
Let's battle.
Think I want to go after this
Let's
one.
do this. My monster's effect activates.
I'll equip it so I can negate its effect if it goes off.
I activate my monster's effect.
My monster's effect activates.
Send that to the graveyard. That was 1800, right? That one's... Oh, I got the wrong one! 1800, right? Yeah, it's 1800. There's no point in attacking, so... Yeah, I messed it up.
My turn is
It's
done.
my turn. I draw.
This is a Red Eyes monster, so I can pull out.
Yeah. I summon a monster.
I will activate it, because I can pull out,
Trap activates.
my
Here I go.
Red Eyes. I almost said Neos. If I had Neos in there, I could. I do like the Subterror deck because it's different. I like different things.
I activate my monster's effect.
Oh shoot, that just sends it back. Yep, return it to the hand. It can't go to the hand.
I'll set a card.
Can you win this turn? I think you can. 3000.
I attack you.
No, yeah, he had to go through this one, so that was...
It's not over
My
yet.
monster attack.
Now's my chance. My monster's effect.
I do get to banish him, which is awesome. Not that this is... I think that is a key piece.
My monster.
But after he attacks, does he get his effect?
This is far from over.
I guess that's about it.
It's my turn.
No, they don't.
My turn.
I draw a card.
Oh my god, okay. So we're going to... Poly...
I activate a spell.
I activate a spell. Oh, is that... Nope. We'll get rid of... I'll get rid of Neos instead.
I'm counting on you. I fusion summon a monster.
Okay, take 300 off, that's 2,500 points of damage. If it can go through.
Let's battle. It's over.
Is that enough?
I attack with a monster.
That was close. Excellent, excellent duel. Thank you, my friend, for not having just cards that kick my butt. Why is this deck working? I'm upsetty. Don't know why this is working. Oh. Have I lost a duel? I'm gonna lose the last duel of the video. Oh, I don't like going first with this deck. Neos is the best card to get out first. Let's go.
Duel. My turn. From my hand, I activate a spell.
All from the deck. And let's get rid of Neos. The buffs me.
Here I go. I special summon a monster.
And then turn.
My turn is done.
3 cards. I almost feel that you should... I know there's like 1 or 2 cards, but I feel like you should always have this full. Just because you can confuse people. And I don't think the cards that would ever... I think there's one of them. It's like deal 600... Well, I'm sorry. Deal 100 damage per extra deck monster they have. Ooh, it's the Dark Magician deck. Let me guess. This is the Chaos one. That's the one I think it's going to be. Which means that in his graveyard he has... Sorry, in his extra deck he has 3 copies of... the card. Why didn't he play it?
I draw a card. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Let's summon another one. And I don't want to get rid of all of my warriors, but I have even on both. No, I'll get rid of a dragon. Because I have 2 dragons in hand.
Special summon a monster. Let's battle. Let's do this.
Is that enough life points?
Attack with a monster.
Oh my god. That's even. Oh my god. Why does this work? I know a lot of it is it's just relying on Neos, which is just good enough on its own. No, I'm not gonna pussy out now. We're going for another one. I'm gonna try and hit that 30-ish minute mark. I'm not gonna cut 2 minutes early. I won't be too upset if I lose. This has been really good for me, so... this person's played a lot of online, so... This is a 6 Samurai deck right here, just to piss me off.
Let's duel. You. Duel. It's my turn.
I don't like having you out first.
Face down. From my hand, I activate a spell.
Let's get rid of a Neos.
Here I go. I fusion summon a monster.
Oh, I also want the Dark Magician card backing. I'm a sucker for Dark Magician Girl. Sorry, it's Dark Magician Girl backing. I do like this one, though. It's a good one. I set a chord. I hate that this is working. Because this deck has so little the identity of this deck is, lol, I have... Yeah, the whole identity of this deck is, lol, I have fusions.
Time to battle. Let's do this.
Yeah, definitely got to activate that. Let's gotta pull out the other warrior. Warriors. Trap hole? What's this? Element Sabers! Cool, I haven't seen anyone play them. Also, that card's adorable.
My turn is done. Here I go.
Also, these need to be, like, fixed. These are garbage. Like, I want it to have, like, positive, negative, whatever. So, if someone, like, not summons this, because this is worthless, it didn't require any effort, but, like, if someone pulls off a good play, I want to be like, oh, that was excellent.
My turn. I draw a card.
I can negate the trap holes, so I don't care.
I activate a spell.
Not from hand. Want to save that, and we don't have a dragon in hand, so I will clear out DD Assailant. I do have a dragon on the field, though.
I special summon a monster.
I'll go for less damage, because I might need to negate it.
My monster's effect activates.
And while, yes, I can't now play Polymerization. Excellent. Oh, it's because it didn't target it. That's why I can't negate it. Right? Because it has to be targeted. On my turn. Targets it, yeah. But, and that's the thing I like about this. It doesn't target. I want to see what I can do with these, because there's one high, this is the high tier one. Change the defense position.
Let's battle. Luck, don't fail me now. My monster
Hey, how you doing?
I expected.
I also have wall.
I reveal my face down card. My trap activates.
Hello, yes, I also have wall.
I end my turn.
Here I go. Might I draw a card
And then I can just,
from my hand? I activate
I want to show him the new card. I'll pop this one out.
Here I go. I fusion summon.
Yeah, this card just gets so strong. That's... I'll change you to defense position. I'll leave you in attack position because you have innate protection. I managed to win anyway. Cool. My horrible deck won. This cannot hold up because they would just, excuse me, counter all of my plays. But right now is like the perfect time because no one's paying attention to like what the meta is, because it's at the end of it and everyone's learning the meta. So I don't know why this worked, but, and I also should have put in I should have Kaiba or someone. I don't know, maybe this is a good ability because a Speller Trap card in this deck. I'll pull it up in case anyone's interested in seeing this god-awful mess. A Speller Trap card is stop the opponent, stop the opponent. This is the worst one to get. Or, sorry, this weakens the opponent, so long as they can't already stop it. If they can already shut down all of my spell and traps, I've already lost. Big monster, most likely able to pull out big monster. These are the worst ones, depending on what is in hand. But these allow me to potentially, because if I have this on the field, or this on the field, being, Neos or sorry, Brave Neos or Slash, I could then pull out, you know, Amulet or Dark. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. What kind of decks do you want to see? I'll probably do some of this on stream at some point, but thank you for bearing with me. I hope y'all have a good night. Make sure to hit subscribe if you want to see more of this god-awful mess. But, yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.